Hey, are you looking for energy and looking for something that tastes great to get it? Well, look no further than Ray's Energy. All kinds of flavors, and if you use the About section link that we have and click on it, use Hopp Gaming at checkout. Go there right now. Well, welcome back. We are here. Face the franchise. Now, as you can see, after the first two installments were basically edited versions of what happened in the big Twitch kickoff broadcast, one of the things that I'm looking to do here is we're not going to show every single game. It's a 4-game preseason, 16-game, you know, uh, 16-game regular season, possible playoffs, and ever getting drafted by the Steelers actually gives me the chance to be in the playoffs. I don't know what I'm going to do come playoffs. I like realism, and so you're not going to see me play all 16 games and throw for 8,000 yards and run for 2,000 yards. I don't find that realistic. I know guys that do that and put them on their streams and their Twitch, their YouTube channels. And to me, I find them very unrealistic. Yes, they play for 15 seasons and throw for 130,000 yards and run for 18,000 yards in a 15-year career or whatever. But it just isn't realistic. So you're probably going to see me play 3 to 5 games a season, especially once I become a full-time starter. I'll play 3 to 5 games a season, and I'll still probably throw 4,000 plus yards a year. You know, it's going to be very realistic. When it comes to the playoffs, I also don't think that, despite what you may see about Tom Brady making 10 or 11 Super Bowls and winning 7, by and large, that's the exception, not the rule. So for a player, regardless of the team, to win 12, 13, 14 Super Bowls or all 15 in a row, as some of these guys do, I don't find that realistic. So I may end up simulating some of the playoffs as well. So we'll see how all that goes. But here we are. We are the face of the franchise. As you know, we were drafted.
This rookie class is very deep, and perhaps no one is more hyped from this class than Tommy Matthews' old partner in crime, who was just selected in the top 10. My level of excitement for the start of the season is perhaps only rivaled by my excitement to see just what that kid's capable of doing on an NFL field. There hasn't been this kind of hype and intrigue since Tesla's Cybertruck release. So the big question I have for this year is, will this rookie sensation succumb to the hype, or will he rise to the top? Guess we'll find out soon enough after the Week 1 games get underway.
Yes, we will. Now, is it going to give me a chance to play preseason? Am I going to get a battle? What I need to do...
Being such a high draft pick comes at a cost. Mainly, everyone expecting you to resurrect the franchise. What helped you adjust to NFL life?
I must have carried my playbook with me everywhere. If I ever wanted to prove myself as a leader on this team, I had to know everyone's responsibilities.
Yay. Good. Okay. So now we get to do a practice.
Gentlemen, you saw exactly what I saw there. Their offense has been talking smack about us all week. All week. Let's go out here and have a good day so we can prove them wrong when it comes game time.
Yeah. That wasn't hard. Oh my. So far, this hasn't been a really difficult thing. Oh, looky there. Gotta love that. Practice is simple. Simple, simple.
Hey, big fella, swing over here. Let's talk. We've been talking about you getting better every week. You know what? Today you got better. Let's keep it up.
Way to coach him up. Okay. So where do we go now? Is it still going to be leading you through? Looks like it.
It's not easy being a rookie. The excitement, the pressure, the fanfare, the interviews, the draft process. Plus, there's a lot of players banking on you to make them successful too.
As the quarterback, I'm definitely going to want to meet the teammates and get to know everybody. Of course the quarterback is going to treat. First round draft pick, I got some money.
It was still the early days, but my team and I were getting to know each other, building the bonds that would keep us strong and competitive through the coming season.
Is it me, or does it sound like Ben Roethlisberger is basically non-existent? I mean, is there... Where am I right now? Rise to fame. I don't care about that. View and depth chart. There we go. Now I want to see. Now, you gotta... I don't understand this, because if you look at that, it says College Delaware. I didn't go to Delaware. I went to Miami University of Florida. Why does it say Delaware? That is insane to me. Also, you got to feel sorry for Ben Roethlisberger, arguably the greatest quarterback in Steeler history, and if not one of the top two, maybe Terry Bradshaw with his 4 titles is ahead of him. But stat-wise, he's the best that they've ever had. And they draft me and immediately demote him to number 2. I find that funny. But I don't like... let's see if I can edit that, because that annoys me. I did not go to Delaware. And in the game, I picked Miami of Florida. So we're going to fix that right now. Alright, so we are the prospect, and I don't know, we'll see what happens. We're going to advance to the next moment, and as you can see, they're skipping the preseason like crazy. Alright, so I guess we get a chance to upgrade skill points. So let's go with the strong arm update. Now we're in 82, so technically we're tied with Roethlisberger in the overall rating. What happens next? As you can see, 720 out of 5385. Ooh, it's an interview
It was a
segment.
press conference before our first game of my rookie season, but the reporters didn't waste any time filling me in on what the world was saying.
You're being touted as the future of this team by fans media. Which would mean more? If you say Rookie of the Year, you're out for yourself. So, I'm walking into a team that's actually a contender anyway.
Because it helped me hone in on my ultimate goal. I was going to work as hard as I could to make sure that the team and I were holding up the Lombardi Trophy at the next Super Bowl.
Legacy determines if you're going to go into the Hall of Fame. Hey, look, it's the high school coach. Hope you've not forgotten your old high school coach now that you're in the NFL. Awesome job dealing with a rough media day. Have no doubt the guys in the locker room took notice. I like the coach. I really liked him. I didn't like the college coach. High school coach was awesome. So here we go. Got to come out and blow some teams up in my opening game. Can I come out and bust it loose? We'll see.
Tonight, from MetLife Stadium in New Jersey, it's week 1 of the NFL.
An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. From the gun, Hopper eluding the pressure right. Open man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete. It's a room to maneuver.
Got it.
He's in. Touchdown, Steelers.
Got to do a little dance. My first completion in the NFL.
73 yards.
First completion in NFL, 73-yard touchdown pass. And that, my friends, that's how you roll.
To process quickly and make decisive decisions. Able to get rid of the football to the right targets.
Boom.
Never ruffle.
That's 2.
It's caught for a Steelers touchdown.
That's 2.
James Washington.
So Schuster and Washington each
and the
of
Steelers, they broaden their lead.
Team, you know, if you're the quarterback, you always want to put team goals ahead of individual ones.
And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. It's their quarterback. Now with his 3rd touchdown in his first ever NFL game. Some early fireworks from this rookie quarterback getting the start in week 1.
And every time a rookie quarterback gets to start week 1, you and I both know the extra attention that comes with it. We know.
And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Complete. 3 seconds here remain in the half.
Easier than an extra
field goal
point.
unit to see about getting 3 points.
And there it is, and we are up 31-0 at the half in the season opening game. I think the Steelers are in good
So we reach
hands.
3rd and about the length of the football.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown,
Connor's
Steelers.
first touchdown of the season.
Taking
Big James
it in
Conner
from 2
showing
yards
off.
out. And this offense continues.
Got comfortable and acclimated early. I thought it was a very solid, good performance to start things off in a lot of ways.
And he's in.
There it is.
Touchdown,
Touchdown
Steelers.
pass.
From 10 yards out. And this Steelers offense is running away with this one. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a
We're going to roll this one
one-sided
down
affair.
now. It's over. It is over. We're going to hand the ball off to James Conner the next 2 plays without a
And
doubt.
let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Oh, yeah.
On 1st and 10 is Conner.
Oh, looky there.
And there he goes.
He just went.
And they are going to score again. Yet
There you go.
another
James
touchdown as they
Conner,
just add to their
170, 180 yards and 2 touchdowns.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Operating from the gun. Hopper eluding the pressure right.
Oh, looky
And give
there.
him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
Final score 59-7. The game
Charles,
is
it's one thing to
more
win. It's
than
another thing
over.
to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what
Of course
a
you
game
can feel
to
great
put up
about
that
it.
number of points.
Went nuts.
Continually
Smith-Schuster
feel
had a
like
big
they're moving
game.
the ball,
James
things
Conner
are
had a big
working
game
and clicking.
rushing.
They think that they can bottle
Could
this
not have asked
and
for a
carry
better.
it with
Look at
them.
these
As an
stats.
offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do
411
anything
passing,
wrong. Whatever you
262
call, run,
rushing.
pass, it's all
Gave
gonna
up only
work.
20
called
yards
being in the
defensively
zone.
rushing. We even had one big
So for
takeaway.
Pittsburgh, it's a fantastic
Sorry,
start as they
Jones.
roll to a blowout victory.
Not only did we
here
win
in the
big, but
season
we won
opener.
big on the
And they'll be
road.
back home next
So,
week to take
that's the
on
way it
the
goes.
Denver.
So now we're after our first game. Let's see what happens. Deliver the win. Got the XP. The win. Got some legacy. It's interesting to see, you know, I've had a couple of 200-plus point legacy gains, and I'm wondering where that moves me because I was ranked 950.
The regular season was off to a hot start, and I was full of confidence when I stepped up to the podium. If the press wanted a quote, I was going to give them one to remember.
I embrace it, baby. You feed off the energy. If you're with me, awesome. If you're not, oh well. At the end of the day, it'll be me hoisting the trophies. Yeah, it's a little cocky, but I didn't care.
I said my piece, gave them a good quote to run with too, and stepped away. But despite my answer, I knew the games ahead would determine if the hype was real or just hot air.
Another 1,000 XP. Locker room swagger. All right. So we got some momentum, baby. We got the big mo after that first game. I've come out and Ben Roethlisberger's in the rear view.
I remember that day. I mean, the game plan flowed through you, but everyone has someone they can lean on. Which teammate helped you the most?
The whole team respected his opinion. He was sort of the veteran voice of the team everyone looked up to. No matter how things went, I knew I could count on him.
Oh, yeah. Another legacy. Okay, at this point, I definitely want to check the Rise to Fame card. I was 950, and now I'm number 151. So, basically, like a bullet, I've jumped up 799 spots with one game. Winning my rookie debut. Yes, I threw for 411 yards and 5 touchdowns. Okay, and yes, that's a great debut. But basically, in the first week of the season, I gained 700 legacy points. I mean, I passed Richie Incognito, which, you know, whatever. But passing him in the legacy already, and I'm right behind KJ Wright, who has a Super Bowl ring. So, interesting. I'm also now in 83, and I think I can raise it up. Let's see. How many do I get now? 1 skill point. Always going to up the strong arm, because I feel like in this offense, you're going to definitely need that. So, yeah, there you go. So now I've got the abilities. There we go. So I guess this means now we're going to continue on to number 2. The second game of the season. So here we are, heading to week number 2. First season is going to be interesting. We're going to see how it goes. I think, look at this, simulating. You're advancing to the next moment. I don't know what's going on here. I'm not really happy with this. I thought it was going to be a week by week, but suddenly here we are in week 10. What the heck? Week 11. Really? We're 10-0. We're ranked first. That's wonderful. But we're going to go there. And we're going to go up 1 on field general. And I'm not sure if I want to go another. Let's go ahead and up another one up to 84 on strong arm, because that's kind of what I want. Okay. Let's see what's happened. Does it break it down game by game? Okay, it does. Let's go down here. We've won every game. We threw for 417, 5-0 in the opening game of the season. The next week, I threw for 164 yards, 2 TDs, no interceptions. The next week against the Texans, we won 17-2, despite me 22 for 34 for 231 and a pick. The next week, we beat the Titans by 6. I went 28-39, 373 and 2 scores. Another big game, this time against the Eagles, 22-28 for 197 and 5 scores. We beat the Browns 42-17 behind my 308 yards and 4 TDs. We beat the Ravens 23-21 behind 285 yards and 2 touchdowns. We beat the Cowboys. I had 211 and 2. Beat the Bengals 192 and 2. We beat the Jaguars 225 and 3. Folks, the season stats are pretty gaudy. What have I done rushing? I've not really done a ton rushing. 76 and 1 that first game, and that's the only touchdown I've had. So overall, This season, I have thrown for 2,603 yards, 27 touchdowns, and 1 pick, and I've only played 1 game. So, as you can tell, it's already working out differently than I had anticipated because they skipped 9 games, which is pretty interesting. I've only been sacked 6 times, though. Rushing, I've rushed for 170 yards and a touchdown, so that's pretty good, actually. I'm very happy with that. Legacy score, I was, what was it? I was 151, and I'm now 155. So I actually lost 4 spots despite leading a team to an undefeated record. So my guess is this is going to be interesting. So now we're playing at Baltimore. We win this game at Baltimore, we will clinch the division. I gotta say, it's pretty interesting. The very fact that they skip all of that.
One press conference that stands out to me in particular was when I first got to use my buzz from the season to build momentum for a big game we had coming up.
Always going to say team effort, baby. That's what a quarterback does. We're really tough to stop when our team is working together.
More than anything, I hoped showcasing our strengths to the press and fans would also amp up my teammates. And it did. But it turns out they weren't the only ones who were listening.
Uh-oh. I got a feeling this is going to be bad. Prove you're the man. 6 games to play, and if I throw for 260 a game,
Tonight,
I'm going to throw for 4,000 yards as a rookie.
from Heinz Field in Pittsburgh.
So, and we're at home.
It's a special Thanksgiving night presentation.
We're at home
of the
Thanksgiving
NFL
night for the
on
division
EA
championship.
Sports.
It is a cold night in Western Pennsylvania.
You know what? Here we go.
And now that he's playing a Thursday night game, short week, you know he spent a lot of time in the trainer's room in the cold tub trying to get his legs back for this game.
Oh!
Now a nice throw here, right side.
Oh.
He hauls it in. Down the numbers. There he goes. And
The swagger is to score a big passing touchdown. Juju goes over 750 yards receiving on the year.
And the Steelers have taken a first quarter lead.
Had excellent coverage all over the field, but they let him get away, scramble, and pick up a first down. And
There he is.
And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown.
5th touchdown of the season for the big man, James Conner.
His 6th touchdown of the
now.
I got 28 touchdown passes. I ain't in a hurry to set a
They'll
record
run
or
here
anything.
with Conner. And he's in.
And that's 2 in the game, 6 on the season.
James Conner.
James Conner making his. Now, I actually did consider going to Conner again, but
lead this team.
And now with that completion, he's north of 200 yards here.
Eric Ebron with a touchdown reception. 2nd of the game, number 29 on the year. Say hello to division championships.
Steelers find a 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards.
Guys, man, it's caught.
I like that. TD number 3 in the game. TD number 30 on the season.
Touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Steelers, they brought
6-yard line.
And that's the end of the 3rd quarter. We're going to start the 4th quarter. We're ready to
watching
go.
the NFL on
Ready to
EA
go.
Sports.
Ravens 14.
So 3 plays, already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. And
Got it.
in the end zone.
Juju with a short catch this time, but for a touchdown. That's my 4th QB pass of the game. It's number 31 on the year.
That one good for 14 yards and a Steeler first. Throwing on 1st down. Hopper. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he will get into the end zone. It's
Ebron with another touchdown. That's 5 TD passes against what's supposed to be a really good defense. Going to try and get Conner a 3rd touchdown.
Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows.
And they are going to score again.
Conner with 3 rushing touchdowns in the 11th game of the season.
Well, business as usual for them.
After reviewing the play, the running on the field is reversed.
It doesn't matter.
So
They immediately start the clock, and
inside
the
of 2
quick run down to 20
minutes,
seconds on the play clock ends the game.
It changes the whole format.
They should have
of
gave
what's
us
about
at least
to
one
happen
more
because
play. I
both
would have loved to
sides
have run
had thought a
Connor
certain
again,
call
see,
had been made.
or maybe
Now
even
they
throw
have
the
to flip
ball.
back and start over.
Oh well.
Well, Charles, it's
11-0, dropped them to 8-3, all but clinching the division championship now because that's a season sweep.
They can't help but feel
486 yards passing,
I mean,
154 on the ground.
That number of points,
Wow.
continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things
Wow.
are working and clicking.
Wow, top of my class. Another 750 legacy boost, so now I'm probably in the top 100 again. Rise to fame. Yeah, jumped up another 30 spots. I'm number 121. I'm behind a kicker by 16 legacy points. You can't really see overall, but up to number 121. I guess that's... Oh, they've added the objective. Look at that. They've added the objective of win a Super Bowl your rookie year. Gee, I wonder if that's an expectation now. All right. Let's see. Yeah. We're going to go ahead and up the field general another point. That's not a bad one. All right. Let's see where we go next. Where's the story going to go when we hit continue? Man. Week 12, week 13, week 14, week 15. Oh my goodness. Week 17. Wild card playoff week. You got to be kidding me. They completely skipped. I mean, we're in the divisional playoffs. I mean, I'm going to go ahead and add one to both field general and strong arm because that's basically what I'm going to do. I'm now an 88 rated quarterback. That doesn't shock me. Alright, here we go. After the Ravens game, we won 35-7. We haven't lost the game, doesn't look like. We beat Washington 35-7. Okay, 1-1. We beat the Bills 16-10, and I threw for 290, but 2 picks, really? Beat the Bengals 24-21, 1-0. We beat the Colts 27. Man, it seems like the games got real hard there in weeks 14, 15, and 16. And then we finished undefeated season, and I've only played 2 games. 245, 3-0. Wow. Rushing. Did anything big happen? Me rushing? No. 20, 19, 7, 2, 14. That's not a shock. Okay. So, career stats. 4,321 yards, 39 touchdowns, 4 picks. Oh my gosh. Rushing. 268 yards and 2 touchdowns. Awards. Let's see. I was number 10 pick. I've clinched a Pro Bowl appearance. I was the Offensive Player of the Week in the AFC in both Week 1 and Week 12, which happened to be the 2 games they allowed me to play. So, all right. So all that is good. So we'll see what happens. Probably another big moment here.
Making it to the playoffs is one thing, but that's when the pressure really sets in. Because for us and our fans, there's only one acceptable outcome: a win on Super Bowl Sunday.
Great teams persevere. The Steelers always have another wide receiver ready to come up. Let's just be honest. Juju's good, but he's not the best that we've ever had. That's my own answer.
Losing him was a major blow to our playbook, but we wouldn't find out just how much of an advantage it was to our opponents until we were actually facing them.
Alright, whatever. Okay. Plus 10 man coverage to all Bills. Nice. We're gonna have a little fun now.
Today.
Thing is, we're undefeated. You know, yeah, we've lost our best wide receiver, but we're undefeated. So we'll just see how all this goes. We're going to skip the entire first half. Okay, we are at halftime. All right. There's no real highlights. We skipped it. As you can see, Josh Allen having a okay game. He's thrown for 106 and a touchdown. I've thrown for 165, but haven't been able to do much with it. Connor's got 8 carries for 28 yards and a touchdown. I'm not sure where he finished on the season. I really do want to find out. But Connor got a 2-yard run, and then less than a minute later, Diggs got a pass, 10-yard touchdown pass from Allen. So that's all the scoring was in the last minute and a half of the first half. So it's kind of a boring first half. They get the ball to start the second half, and we're going to simulate until we get the ball, and then we're going to see how things happen. So they didn't do much on their opening drive. They had to punt. And now here we go. So kind of a big deal because we are stacked. And
on 1st and 10, Hopper, he'll buy some time right. He's
go.
Look
at that. Look at that. He's down and run.
And into the end zone. Touchdown.
Washington saying Juju who? 99-yard touchdown catch in the playoffs. Go, going vertical now.
For 21 yards on the catch and run. Steps away to his left.
Oh my gosh, he caught it. Eric Ebron with a giant catch down the middle, the tight end. And that's my second TD pass of the playoff game. Stepping up big. We're going to flip the play, late third quarter. I've come out gunslinging.
10 at the 14-yard line.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Dancing to his left.
He caught it.
Caught in the end zone.
He caught it.
Touchdown.
Washington with a big catch.
Deontay Johnson.
Oh, I'm sorry. That was Johnson.
And the Steelers, they brought
and I want to make sure that time keeps ticking down. And I've got the field goal part.
Start him up again, so I think he may want to keep him cranking high right here.
And he's going to take it in for a Steelers
Connor's
touchdown.
second TD of the ball game.
James Conner.
And I think that's going to be the clincher.
Touchdown of the afternoon. And the Steelers are going to add on to their lead.
Apparently the week off hasn't hurt him one bit. 1,000-yard rusher in the regular season. Got his first touchdown here in the playoffs. Perhaps the week
there you go, 35-7 fourth quarter,
this morning, basically saying that they would not
second half. We have stepped
He's
up,
not their
folks.
only piece, but on third down, not quite 50%, 4 for 9. This is 3rd and 4.
Here we go.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground.
I never hit the button once. I hit X to snap it, and that is the only thing I did.
James Conner saving his best for the playoffs.
Took off.
And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. That is caught inside the 5.
Looky there.
And he will get
Vance
into
McDonald in the end zone with a touchdown. That's my fourth second half touchdown in this game.
This intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there. I'm going to tackle.
And they are going to score again.
How about a rushing touchdown for the QB in the playoffs?
Add to their totals. Defensively, didn't seem like the Steelers going to survive and advance. As we see,
I don't know about the survive part. We pretty much put 50 points on the board in the second half and made them our little red-headed stepchildren.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis,
that's all she wrote. 56-10.
You've been watching.
I threw for 420 yards and 4 touchdowns. What, 250 yards and 4 touchdowns in the second half. I even ran for one too. Nice. 2 new notifications, 3 new notifications. Okay. And once again, I got another 750 legacy boost. I wonder where that puts me. I'm now back up number 107. So I'm still not in the top 100, despite having some big legacy boosts. So let's see. My player card. Got a skill point. When in doubt, you always go strong arm, and now I'm up to an 89, so I just made myself even better. That's always nice. And let's just move on. Now, before we hit continue, the one thing I want to see is my contract. I want to know if it's a typical contract or if I'm actually stuck for a long time with this team. Contract. Oh, man. Okay. So, 4-year contract, 4.5, 4.7, 5 million, and 5.3. So I'm stuck playing for the Steelers for 4 seasons. Yay. And let me tell you something. I'm not real excited about leading them to an undefeated season. Oh, really? We're in the Super Bowl. The Super Bowl, Niners versus the Steelers. Wonderful. Wonderful. 7 skill points. Alright, 7 skill points. Well, the first thing we're going to do is to take strong arm all the way up to 90. No reason not to. You got to have a big arm in the NFL. So there we have it. See, we've already bumped from 89 to 92 in our rating, so that's good. Now, I've got 4 points left. Let's go ahead and field general up 2 spots. Nice. I still got 2 left. Wow, really? I don't really need much. Let's do this. 1 more to each of them. I was going to put some in the improviser, but it seems to be going up with the other ones going up, so I'll just keep running with it. I'm now at 95 overall. Alright, so we're going to continue here. Looks like we're in the Super Bowl. Chance to complete the first undefeated Super Bowl run since the Miami Dolphins of, what, 1972? I wonder if that'll actually be mentioned.
Sky's the limit for Tommy Matthews, former wingman, after what he did. And
okay, I'm sick of being called Tommy Matthews, former wingman. Next. I mean, maybe Tommy's still in college and killing it.
Here about how he's a transcendent talent,
but I'll honestly tell you, that ticks me off. It ticks me off they keep mentioning Tommy Matthews. Tommy Matthews stayed in college, can't make it through a whole game without his heart giving out on him. And here I am, 14 touchdown passes to win a national championship. I leave so that I don't do anything, get stuck playing a different position, and then I come in here and I destroy the NFL as a rookie. And get what?
Over and make way for the quintessential generational talent of all time.
That's right. I am the new GOAT. Say hello and goodbye, Mr. Tom Brady. You have been replaced. Brady's not even in the Super Bowl this year. It's going to be me, and you better get used to seeing me.
I couldn't put into words how excited I was for my first ever NFL Honors Awards. Rookie of the Year is something you only get one shot at, and to even be mentioned amongst my contemporaries was an honor.
Praise teammates, man. Be a good teammate. Supporting me in this season. I really wish they'd go ahead and use the kid's voice, use that guy's voice to answer the questions.
The rest of that evening was a blur, but I held on to that trophy, felt the weight of it in my hands. And no matter what else happened in my career, I'd always have it to mark this special moment.
Entire offense. Nice. Meet Goliath. It's just Kansas City.
Tonight
is the Super Bowl
on EA Sports.
James Conner still looking strong.
Super Bowl 55.
Okay, the coach is already throwing the clipboard on the ground. Now, what does that tell you I'm going to do to him? It's gonna make what what our cover boy did in a distant memory. All right. Why are they showing all that?
Season number 101 of the NFL might have been the most unconventional yet, but we have made it through together.
Okay, good deal.
And now
Okay, I hate saying this, but we are going to skip the first half. Why? Because we can. I honestly don't think that they're going to do anything against us that we can't counter. We're up 3-0 at the end of the first quarter. Got to start the second half, but I don't think it's going to matter. That's it, folks. Halftime, 10-0. Okay? Now let's look at the wonderful stats, because I love the stats. Garoppolo, 4 for 14, 41 yards and a pick. I'm 19 of 34 for 215. Haven't thrown a touchdown, but hey, we're good. Connor with 11 for 56 and a touchdown. So, we start the second half off with the ball. We'll go ahead and skip that because I don't care about the kickoffs. And here we go. Here we are, second half of the Super Bowl. We're up 10-0.
throwing on first down. Hopper forced out to his left.
Oh, you missed me. You missed me.
He'll have a first down past the 40.
How do you like that?
And down to the 48.
5 carries, 44 yards.
There on the scramble, it gets him a first down.
As a rookie quarterback, that's exactly how you endear yourself to your teammates. Give it up for the cause. It's also how you end up on the training table, too.
Yeah, it's a catch-22. Coach doesn't like it. Teammates love it. Where do you fall on it?
Well, I fall on wanting to do
Beautiful
yourself to your
catch.
teammates, but pick your spots. Be smart about it.
Beautiful
They need you for the
catch.
postseason.
And the rookie's going to learn as he goes. 5 catches for him in that first half, and that's number 6 that we just saw, and also a first down. Open man
Another
completes
catch
it to
for Juju.
Smith-Schuster. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. Well, they brought the pressure, and that meant man coverage behind him, so
We're
he's
going to
still
go to
able
Juju
complete
right
the
here.
pass.
Even as he took the hit. And that's what you have to do, because I was just talking with a coach.
And he's going to take it in.
There it
for a
is.
Steeler touchdown.
Hopper to Schuster. Hopper to Schuster.
Away. And the Steelers find a way to stretch their lead.
When we draw up defenses on the board, we do account for every receiver. But on that particular play, somehow
That was nasty. Here we go. We have pretty much decided to open this game up now. Are they going to finally come out and answer us? Or is our defense going to shut down Jimmy Crapola? And it looks like he did. Garoppolo, incomplete. Garoppolo sacked for an 8-yard loss. Oh my gosh. Wow. Oh my goodness.
On first down, it's Connor. And a nice job to break free of
Just
one
gotta keep
tackle,
going.
but it slowed his momentum
Just keep
somewhat,
going.
and he's taken
Right
down
here.
right after. And a
Right up
tackle
the
there
gut.
by Quan Alexander.
Right up the
Brandon,
gut.
5 yards on that run. Let's get back to
Beautiful.
the huddle. Make sure
13
you're
for
back.
71.
You spend time with your offensive line
Bruising.
and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
When he runs, he seems to do a nice job of knowing when to be patient and find the
Oh
hole. It's
my
caught inside
gosh.
the 25. And he's
Got in there.
Touchdown,
Woohoo.
Steelers.
So how do you like
James
that?
Washington,
Schuster
62
and Washington both with
yards.
TD
And the
catches in the
Steelers,
third
they broaden
quarter.
their lead.
And I believe the Steelers are heading toward
He was
history.
shuffling right out of the pocket.
History.
You could just tell he was going to take a shot downfield.
Oh my goodness. This is... Nothing. Nothing happening. You look where we're at now.
They'll
Up
run on
the gut.
first down. Connor, and he's got this one
Connor
across
now
midfield
14
into
for
49
79.
territory.
Touchdown in the Super Bowl.
Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
On the pickup, brings up 2nd and 2.
They'll stay on the ground with Connor again.
Ooh.
And they'll get this just to the 47.
Got smacked
1 yard
hard.
gain.
The
A good run on first down, followed up by a not-so-good run on second down.
Now let's find out if they're going to stick with the run here on third down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best block.
That's exactly what we did. 16 of 82 and a touchdown.
Well, someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot of it's been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on third down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. Now on the run, he'll throw it back deep
Deeper
over the middle. Got his man, it's caught.
That's number 3 of the second half, and I've pretty much thrown this down. It's 10-0 at halftime, but the third quarter we broke it open. This is San Francisco 49er of the 80s style beatdown. If you remember, I want to say, who was it that put 35 points up in one quarter? Was it the Niners against the Broncos, or was it the Washington Redskins against the Broncos? I think it was the Redskins. The Redskins put 28 or 35 points up in one quarter. They fell down 10-0. The next thing you know, they were up 35-10. It was crazy. That's what we're seeing here, except now instead of a comeback, it's a blowout. And folks, that's the game. I mean, we're up 31-0 with the ball in the fourth quarter.
On first down, it's Connor, and able to work about
this is all we need to do.
This as he's taken down up near the 47.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line.
We need to do.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
500 yards.
They'll keep it on the ground. Connor.
Ooh.
And
that's a loss. Nice. Nice play for the D.
Before he could get out of the backfield.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the fourth quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
Oh, get in there. How about number 4 in the second half? 55-yard touchdown pass.
And this offense is running away with this one. So another score.
Kansas City finally puts points on the board with a field goal. Robbie Gould, who I've already passed now in the Hall of Fame running. Wow.
They'll run on first down. It's Connor, still on his feet. And
wonderful.
This one just
19 for 98. He's going to go over 100.
First play of the drive going for 14.
He's going to go for 100.
That gives him 98 yards in this game, and he's going to feel pretty good about that. But the entire offense does. The big thing, though, Brandon, they've got to get to 100, though.
You think he knows he's at 98?
I think someone has told him by now. And here's the thing. Getting to 100 or more is tangible evidence that you've had a nice day.
There he goes, left side. And he gets
beautiful.
It down deep into San Francisco
beautiful.
territory.
20 carries, 150 yards, and a touchdown in the Super Bowl.
52 yards. Big run here in the fourth as they continue to wear down this defense.
Putting this
that's
game
when the offensive line coach clicks onto the headset and says, head coach, offense coordinator, let my guys fire out and hit people. We're wearing them down. Let's finish them off.
And he will get into
boom, baby.
the end zone.
I'm going to rush for one to go with my full pass. Why not?
This thing is ugly.
Doing a little dance.
I'm pretty sure that was a pass.
I mean, this game is over. This is record-setting performance. And here we go. Here we go.
On first down, Connor. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
Wow. Carrier tackled at the 25-yard line.
2-minute warning. 45-3 in the Super Bowl.
55 down to the final 2 minutes.
Blowout City, ladies and gentlemen.
So the Steelers with the
City.
football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So up through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
This is easy.
A gain of 10, good for a Steeler first down.
This is easy.
Talking about mobility,
I'm just running clock now.
Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
23,
boy, and it's tough to bring him down that time. He surges forward. He's going to get a full 6 out of that. Second down.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the gun, Hopper, flush to his right.
Oh, my gosh.
To the right side and complete to Washington. And they are going to score again.
He hurdled him. Did you see that? He hurdled him for his second touchdown. This one for 52 yards.
This is a rookie quarterback we're seeing.
A rookie
goodness.
indeed.
I mean, because my
5
eyes
TD
are
passes
telling me something, I'm having trouble believing. 5 touchdown passes. He's thrown 5 in this game.
And that ought to run it out. Can't imagine it gets the ball back. Here we go. 52-3. We win the Super Bowl in my rookie season. We basically utterly destroyed San Francisco.
And their remarkable season.
But they were 9-7 in the regular season. I'm not sure how they made it through the AFC, unless it was just predetermined that they had to make it here, because
that lasts forever.
they were not good.
So good to see the emotion when it's all said and done. You see the hugs, you see the guys sharing, the collective happiness.
Love it.
Makes me want to carry you around a little bit on my
5
shoulders
touchdown
to
passes and
celebrate
1
the
rushing. Am I going to get credit for it
Congratulations
with
to
an
them. A
MVP
fantastic
trophy?
season.
Or are they going to give it to the 168 yards and 2 touchdowns from James Conner, which wouldn't be a bad choice either? Or what was it, the Washington kid with 150 yards and 2 touchdowns receiving? Who's going to get the MVP? That's the real question in this one. Wow, these highlight packages are awesome. Love it. Love it.
And they end this year just how everybody wants to end the
MVP,
year.
486 yards, 5 touchdowns.
What a season for them. What a ride it's been for us as well here in the
rookie
booth.
season.
For Charles Davis and our
ain't
entire
nobody
crew,
gonna touch me from here on out.
See you
Wow.
next season right here on
All right, so
EA
let's see what
Sports.
happens after this ends. Let's see how it ends here. You know, the bad thing is they never show you holding the trophy, which, you know, sucks. There it is, Super Bowl champion. 2,000 to the legacy. That's definitely pushed me in the top 100. Yeah, let's look first at the legs. Oh, wait, no, we got this.
They threw everything at you that year, and yet you handled it like a pro. But your journey was just getting started. Take us through your next milestone.
A lot of league history is about rivalries between teams and players, and my career was no different.
Uh-oh. I wonder what happens. I wonder if Tommy Matthews is inserted into the story as a rookie quarterback during our second year. That's going to be interesting to see how that works. All right, first let's look at our, oh yeah, we jumped all the way up to number 45 in the Hall of Fame list. So, you know, we've passed Jimmy Graham, Cameron Jordan. I mean, that's a pretty good couple of numbers. We're right behind Deshaun Jackson, so interesting to see that. Player card, I bet we got a whole bunch of skills. Nope, just the one. But we're always going to add to the strong arm first. So there it is. All right, that's good. So there's that. All right. We're going to stop right here. We're going to stop right here, and we are going to come back with our next video, starting with Season 2. And I got a feeling it's going to involve Tommy Matthews, but I have absolutely no idea. But I'm kind of excited. This was a surprising first season. I'm even more surprised they didn't let us play a lot of the games. You played 2 regular season games, a playoff game, and the Super Bowl. That's all you were allowed to play. So basically in 4 games played, ended up with a Super Bowl championship and an undefeated season, Rookie of the Year. And we honestly should have been the MVP if you want to be honest about it, because the numbers were huge as a rookie, and only throwing 4 picks with all those touchdown passes and 4,000 plus yards. for an undefeated team, yeah, that's MVP caliber stuff right there. So anyway, so we'll see how that goes. Hopefully you like this video. Hit us with a like. If you're new to the channel, hit a subscribe and hit that notification bell so you know when we put out new videos. We've actually been putting out a lot of new videos lately, usually 3 to 5 videos a week. So some regular content, sports, Minecraft, all kinds of good stuff happening. So be on the lookout for more YouTube video, and of course always check out our Twitch channel, Hopp_gaming on Twitch. And if you want to check that out, we stream 3 to 5 times a week on Twitch as well, with a whole lot of different content there as well. So we'd like to have you as a follower there, and go ahead and subscribe here to the YouTube channel. Leave a like. Let us know what you liked and didn't like about the way the season played out. Could just be that you hate the Steelers like me, and it's unfortunate that I had to do this, but it is what it is. Until then, we'll see y'all later.